Andy Ruiz has dropped his most recent trainer, Manny Robles. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Sign up for ESPN Plus below using my link. It definitely helps the channel, and I appreciate you guys that have used the link. And let's get it. Andy Ruiz Jr. is now in search of a new trainer. It was pretty much announced from his old trainer, Manny Robles, that Andy Ruiz has decided, to not continue their relationship and student trainer fighter tandem. I haven't heard Andy Ruiz really comment, but from the sounds of the interview, it was pretty much amicable, like where no hard feelings kind of thing. It happens in boxing. And trainer Manny says that he kind of saw it coming after the Saudi Arabia situation. He says he's had very minimal contact with Andy Ruiz. Hasn't really heard of him. There were rumors and rumblings about this could be the case, and Manny Robles didn't want to jump to any kind of conclusions. So he said, "Oh no, he's with his family, spending time." But this was brewing. Anybody that's followed the news, and now Andy Ruiz, he hasn't confirmed this. This is just coming from the trainer himself. He said he had a conversation with Andy Ruiz. So wish him the best. The one thing that was weird about this whole situation is, according to Manny Robles, this came from the dad, which, it seems like the trainer would do it more so than Andy Ruiz's dad, because he's the fighter. It's like a breakup almost, the fighter, I feel, should break it up, but that's their business. So it was kind of weird that the dad broke the news. But the other thing that was weird is, according to trainer Manny, the dad said that Ruiz was advised by his advisor, Al Haymon, to terminate the relationship and search for a new trainer. And out of this whole situation, like, I'm not surprised that this happens. Sometimes when people lose or lose in a bad way, they lash out, want someone to blame, It happens. We've seen Amir Khan get knocked out by Danny Garcia, left Freddie Roach, and he went to train with Virgil Hunter. So I've seen this type of thing in boxing. There's different reasons. Maybe they don't, I don't know. There's just different reasons people leave. But the weirdest thing was saying that Al Haymon is the one, and Leonard Ellaby refutes that, Lance Pugmire says, "One thing I know for certain, in the Andy Ruiz Manny Robles split, there's no way Al Haymon ordered Robles out, as Ruiz's father says." So that's a reporter, boxing reporter, Lance Pugmire, who said that. And Leonard Ellaby says, "Agree, that's a big ass lie." And then he also said, "That's an outright lie about Al, completely absurd." Right. And then so this is just various people. Henry Ramirez, who's trained Chris Arreola, Al Haymon fighter, and he says right here, "One thing I know firsthand and can speak about, Al Haymon doesn't get involved in the trainer situation." And he's an actual trainer for an Al Haymon fighter. He's been on and off with Chris Arreola, but the better part of Chris Arreola's career, this is the trainer. So, I don't know what part of the story that came from, but it to me logistically doesn't even really make sense. Why would Al Haymon say, "Hey, Al Haymon's not Ruiz's dad"? I get it, he's the advisor, but that seems like they trying to put the blame on Al Haymon, which is, to me, that's kind of a bad look, because Al Haymon got you the opportunity, bought you out of your top ranked contract, and then the Ruiz family, to blame Haymon you know, I can't see him doing it. As you could see, people who've had involvement with Al Haymon or cover the sport, they also are in disbelief. You know, obviously Leonard Ellerbe has a real close connection to the situation, being with Mayweather, so he knows Al. And again, why would Al Haymon tell Ruiz who his trainer is? I mean, when have we ever heard that? And the other thing is, beyond that, is most people don't believe Manny Robles is the reason why Andy Ruiz lost. Andy Ruiz came in 15 pounds heavier than he came in when he only had 5 weeks to train. So I think that's a bigger portion of the loss than a trainer. I mean, even post-fight, Andy Ruiz apologized to his dad, and he apologized to his trainer, saying, hey, I let you guys down, and, you know, I should have listened. I should have trained harder, you know, these types of things. So that whole part about Al was really weird, you know, because I just can't see why he would be the one that pulled the plug on it. Like, he don't even, I never even seen Al Haymon in these gyms and stuff, so he doesn't like really know what's going on other than what the fighters tell. So unless there was some explicit reason, you know, I can't see why that would be the advice of Al Haymon. So that part was weird. I don't know what part, who came up with that, but you know, maybe it's something like with Ruiz. They wanted to let him down. Ruiz's dad or whatever wanted to let the trainer down gently, so they said, hey, we had to, or, you know what I'm saying? They didn't want to, you know how people go. It's like I said, it's like a breakup. So if a girl doesn't want to be with you, but she doesn't want to crush you, hurt your feelings, she's like, oh, it's not you, it's me, you know, something like that. I don't know if that's the case, like it's not you, it's me type of breakup, and they just wanted to lessen the blow so he didn't take it personal. I don't know, but to me that sounds foolish that Al Haymon would be the one with the ultimate say on who can train Andy Ruiz and whatnot. Obviously they're gonna try to get a win back in the win column and build Andy Ruiz's profile, but so he does want to get and secure a victory, but I never heard of that before. Like, I never heard, like, Floyd Mayweather, obviously he's the biggest at this highest level, but you know, when he worked with Roger Mayweather, he worked with Roger Mayweather. When he wanted to go back to his dad, he went back to his dad. I never heard about Al Haymon intervening and saying, no, stay with Roger. You know, I never heard about, you know, when Amir Khan was with Al Haymon, him saying he can't leave Freddie Roach or to leave Freddie. You know, I never heard of this. So a lot of these guys that I know, you know, under the umbrella have switched trainers, under the PBC umbrella. You know, Dominic Brazil went to Virgil Hunter. He was with Manny Robles, you know. So did Al Haymon order that too? That part sounds weird. I'm curious to see what's next for Andy Ruiz. It has to come from within. It's not really a trainer situation from what we've seen. Because you look at, this is the picture of him in fight week with his then trainer, former trainer, now Manny Robles. But look at how, like, he looks wider. And this was some of the pictures where he was cutting weight and he was looking a lot better, a lot smaller. He probably, I mean, I don't want to say that, but I think he could have beat Joshua, bro. But look at him. He looked in good shape. He just didn't have the discipline to do it. And, you know, it sounded like he started binge eating closer towards the fight time, came in portly and couldn't get off the blocks. It's just what it is. So I'm still checking for Andy Ruiz, but this was a weird situation. Not that he broke up, but just like I said, that they blamed Al Haymon for it, and no one else is confirming that or whatever. So I don't know where that came from, but we'll see what's next for Ruiz. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you love what I'm doing, smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.